What do you find pleasurable now? Which makes you the most happiest?
To feel connected. No, my answer is probably. Wait, what was that question again?
What makes you feel the most happiest?
Most happiest.
Yes.
That's when for example, the weather is nice outside, or
Yes, example.
if maybe I find like some nice clothes on discount, I get happy.
Discount.
When I hear from my family back home, I get really happy. And yeah, good food always. I guess that's my question or my answer.
吃饭睡觉打游戏。
比如说给别人帮助啊，然后我能帮到别人，我就会觉得开心。然后，我自己比如说有买到好漂亮的衣服，我也会开心。新鲜的改变会让我觉得很开心。
棒棒，开个机。
I had a strange feeling that I found it harder to feel pleasurable as I get older. When I was a child, even watching the ants doing their work could make me happy. I didn't know much about money, status, beauty, etc. All my desires could be easily met at that time.
I think like what made me the most pleasurable when I was a child was when I got something that I really wanted for like a really long time. Like if I wanted a specific game or something and my parents would buy it for me. I think that was like the best thing ever at that point. $50 per week allowance for a 10-year-old kid is like it's a lot of money, to be honest. Like I didn't have any allowance at all when I was a child. Like I had to work for my money. And if I worked for it, it was like they gave me, I think my parents, they gave me like $5 at most per week if I did something. Like $50 is like a lot of money. Like I think at this point, even $50 a week for me now would be like a very good deal actually. Because I still don't get any money at all from my parents. So I'd be more than happy to take $50 a week as allowance.
I think $50 a week for the life I have right now, I think it's not enough for me. I guess like $500 a week. That'd be cool. That'd be easy life, I guess.
As you broaden your horizons and gain information from the world, your desires become more and more simultaneously. After all these interviews, you'll find that they are talking about desire for food, desire for living, desire for mental needs. When your desire is met, you'll feel satisfied, happy, pleasurable. It seems like pleasure is all about whether physical and mental needs are met. I was thinking about creating a simulation world where I can meet all the desires in the beginning. But people think they still need pain and suffering, which is a prerequisite for pleasure.
You need to feel some sort of pain to know what being happy is. You can't like have one without the other. So if you didn't have pain, you would just be like lifeless. Sort of. It's sort of when you feel pain, that's like the motivation to do better and find happiness.
So, Do we need a pain producer in this simulation world? Then why do we need this simulation world? After that, I'd like to pay more attention on desire. If your desires can be limited, maybe you wouldn't like to, but I'm not asking for your opinion. Just imagine that. Will you be happier with less desire? The government will decide if you need higher desire or not. If you are allocated to class low desire, you will go to low desire school and be educated to love your status. You have no opportunity to contact with high desire people, which means you don't know others' pleasure. And there's no competition among you. The thing is, when everyone's desire is controllable, is it possible to build a utopian world?